Welcome back to WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary, North Carolina, as the soccer tournament continues on NBC, and we go into mixed group action as Sneaky FC take on Solo FC. This unique competition this year as all the teams bid for the winner-takes-all $1 million prize on Monday night. Mixed standings, this is a key Group A match because the winner continues their quest for the $1 million. Sneaky FC in second, Solo FC in third. They're both 1-1 coming into this. Detroit City have been superb in beating both Sneaky and Solo in their matches so far. So this is mixed competition, and we have just a few little changes to the rules. For a start, we're about to see 4 quarters of football, but not your usual 4 quarters of football. 7v7 still, 9-minute quarters. Remember, no offsides or throw-ins. Every match ends in target score time. And Jamie Watson, as we welcome everyone back in, and we see Hope Solo preparing to marshal her team. This is the first year we've had this mixed competition, and a very interesting dynamic it brings to TST.
Without a doubt, another $1 million on the line for the mixed group. A little bit different. With those 4 quarters you talk about, the women will play against each other in the first quarter and the third quarter. The men will play in the second and the fourth quarter. Then they will alternate when we get to target score time. Hope Solo, with the namesake of Solo FC, the 2-time Olympic gold medalist, World Cup winner in 2015 with the U.S. women's national team. She will at times maybe jump on to play, and at times she will concede the starting position to the goalkeeper, Amaral. But this is one of the new exciting twists to the 2026 version of TST. And we are excited to see which team wins and advances to the knockout round. Here's a good look at Mike McGee, former MLS MVP, Jay Demerit, U.S. men's national team defender as well.
Mike McGee, the founder of Sneaky FC, played in TST in the men's competition in the past, and of course Adam Donovan is alongside him behind the scenes as a coach this year. Was also hoping to play a little bit, but picked up a bit of an injury playing in the earlier group stages, so he sits this one out, and away we go with Sneaky playing from right to left and Solo FC playing from left to right. See the orange kits emblazoned particularly on the back of Sneaky, and both sides, reminder, 1-1 so far in the competition, so it's all on this to get their way through to the knockout stages of the bracket. Both sides have been beaten convincingly by Detroit. Certainly in Solo FC's case, they suffered a 6-0 defeat to Detroit City. Sneaky went down 2-0, but both sides have beaten Wrexham, who sent over a mixed team to compete this year. And Wrexham 0 for 2. Sneaky's 4th year, with Mike McGee bringing them to TST. And Jamie, we had a goalless 36 minutes. I'm hoping we see some more goals in this game. Well, we have a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. Austin Saney is the referee.
You ask for it, and it's a really good position for the game's first goal. Good footwork to be able to just sidestep the oncoming challenge, and now get an opportunity to see what Sneaky has worked on the training ground. Immediately you're seeing 2 players stand either side of the post, and then you get an opportunity with Halperin to be able to stand over this. It's really crowded in there. This can take a deflection, go any which direction.
Alison Halperin, University of Virginia, former US Youth International, standing over the free kick and hitting it into the wall. She has another go, and that's ricocheted away off Kelsey Branson.
Good one, too.
Nicely worked. And they can finish. Good save. And well, Munguia did a good job. Amaral has started in goal. They've got two goalkeepers with 0, but Munguia's wearing double 0. Amaral's in 0, so you can see the save made by her here.
This is so aesthetically pleasing. 1-2, give and go, and then just at the last moment, Cunningham leaning back a little bit too far. Can't quite get the angles right in this one as well. But already showing Tatiana Cunningham her ability to be creative on the back post. Sneaky, looking as though they want to get it from one side of the field and then switch at the last moment in those 1v1 situations.
Solo FC quarterfinalists last year in the women's tournament. A team that very much is about bringing a team together. They don't regularly play as a group, giving opportunities to young, up-and-coming players, and a smattering as well of vast experience is laced through their roster across men and women. We are a third of the way through the first quarter, remember. Now that parry set up for the clearance, but a strong start from Sneaky.
Cunningham has been lively inside the first 4 minutes, already multiple opportunities, and just a player that wants to get on the ball, confident in 1v1 situations.
Shot is deflected, and here's a chance for Solo to try and mount something. Jeannie Lackey. Over to the right it goes, and it's broken up.
Oh, Amaral has been busy in goal for Solo FC. Annabelle Austin at the other end for Sneaky FC. I don't think has had a touch of the ball yet. It's been a really good start for Sneaky FC.
Now they try to work something. That was a heavy ball as they look for the return to Jeannie Lackey, who was on that right-hand side, just needed a softer touch.
Ella Hatterberg was too unselfish in that moment. Looked to play the 1-2, yet she was the player that was in. She could have that back. She should take the touch going towards goal and confidently have a strike towards the net of Sneaky FC.
Megan Flynn taking up possession. Orange, a good color for her. Star of the University of Tennessee women's team. And a nice ball into the box as well, which is just put behind by Julie Buchel.
Again, in mind, the mixed rules. First 9 minutes, the first quarter will be only the women playing. 7v7 rules as well, but 9 minutes, that's when we'll head to the second quarter, and all the women will come off, all the men will come back on the field, or come on the field for the first time, excuse me. A little bit different dynamic, but so far, it's been a really good start for Sneaky FC.
Like the women have got some familiar names to come on the field in the second quarter, which is fast approaching, as we have a corner kick for Solo FC. Katie Shea takes up possession. Maya Dawkins at the back right now, and the shot deflected away. This is the longest, I think, that Sneaky have actually been in their own half of the field so far, particularly around their own penalty area anyway.
This is confidence boosting for Solo FC.
Burke's ball forward.
That's just well defended by Trinity Dorsey. Applied just enough contact and pressure, but doesn't concede a foul in that moment. Now the women know they've got roughly 90 seconds or so. So this is where you expect just full pressure. Got to be communicated from the benches. Got to go knowing that the next 9 minutes you won't be on the pitch.
Straight into Valentina Amaral's hands. Familiar face round here, Wake Forest. And played for her national team, the US youth team, from U15 right the way through to U23.
These mixed rosters are filled with college stars, youth national team players, some Gamebridge Super League players. That's the level. It's also Division I, but NWSL. It's also what's seen as the standard setter for women's soccer in this country.
Oklahoma the courage. Fired over the top by Lauren Sesselman.
Former Canadian international Lauren
Great
Sesselman.
repute, absolutely. 46 caps. And that's the blend you get here at TST. Some of the veterans who've gone to the highest echelons of the game, and then bringing on some of the young emerging talent in this country and all around North America. As here comes Solo FC. Final seconds, first quarter, still waiting for the first goal. Both sides trying to plot a route through to the knockouts. Hatterberg taking it all the way to the corner. They win a corner, and although the two teams will come off at the end of the first quarter there, the men will now come on in their place, and they will pick it up from where it left off. Hot work, high temperatures down there on the sideline. There's CJ Sapong, a former Major League Soccer striker, 37 years of age now, part of this Solo FC men's group. The restart will be from the corner with a very familiar face for those of you who've watched a lot of the soccer tournament down the years. Drew Ruggles, a North Carolina native as well, drilling that corner in.
Strong. Hey! Oh, no,
And a free kick.
That's a dive, Lauren. That's a dive.
CJ Sapong earning the foul.
Leave it.
MLS player, Sporting Kansas City, U.S. men's national team as well. A glorious stint with Orlando City as well in his playing days.
We need showing. Good.
Vikler is the goalkeeper for Solo FC. Estonian international.
Easy, referee. Is our ball good?
Sapong. Still we wait for the first goal.
Yeah.
And Sneaky
Wait, CJ.
picking the pocket and winning the free kick as Briscoe is the man brought down. There's Kai Briscoe.
Done, Kai.
Come through in the Pacific Northwest, Seattle Academy.
This combination of Ruggles and Sapong is really dynamic. Major League Soccer fans, Nashville SC will understand just how dangerous Sapong can be. And Ruggles, he is a legend here at TST in these parts in the 7v7 game throughout the world, is one of the best players. Noticeable with the long dreads, incredible feet. This is a really talented side right now for Solo FC. I feel as though this is maybe their best group with the men's side to be able to go and get the game's first goal.
On the other side, another veteran of MLS and the US men's national team, and went to a World Cup as well, Omar Gonzalez.
Good, Pino. Keep it. Good. Good. On the ball. CJ might. Good.
All the way across, where
Very good. Sweat. Easy one.
won by Diaz Gonzalez.
Drew's there.
Turning
That might be
to
on. There you go. Turn and face him.
TST, who played with Soccer Central in the past. Very pleasant breeze is blowing through the soccer park at the moment. Welcome in these warm conditions and certainly down on field level for these teams.
I mean, he's pretty fit, but
Gonzalez worked all the way to the near side. Jamil Cox picked up by Briscoe on the other side.
calm and simple on the ball, right? Play with your feet, kind of play forward, keep it.
Yeah, the voice of Leonard Grifford, one of the coaches of this Solo FC, excuse me. He's now a coach in the collegiate ranks, one of the top coaches
Switch sides. He's
in
got to
the
get out.
NCAA on the men's side.
Cox again, so still goalless. Reminder, both these teams coming into this having won one and lost one so far in the soccer tournament. Playing to keep their million-dollar dreams alive. This is the first year we've had this mixed competition, taking the prize pot this year to $3 million, which will all be won on Monday night as Cox goes to the byline, overruns it, and it'll be a restart.
Yeah, and Omar Gonzalez, if he could have played him.
Let him get out.
It's the wrong decision.
Go down the line. Go down the line.
This game is about making the wrong decision at the wrong time and executing whenever you get the opportunity that's been given to you by your opponent.
There's an opening, and that's good goalkeeping. Diakla.
Stay wide here. Stay wide on this.
Tyler John initially had that possession in midfield where he turned two Solo FC defenders and then just kept his run going. Vikla is so good to come out, though. You have to do that as a goalkeeper. You have to be brave.
Solo on the ball, and we can head down to the sideline. Jillian Sakovic has got a special guest.
A very special guest in Landon Donovan. Landon, you're watching your side here. 0-0. What has to happen for Sneaky Fox?
It's been a good start. This is a really good team. A lot of these guys are indoor guys that I tried to play against a few years ago. And there's actually some former CJ Sapongs out there, former MLS guys. So this tournament's been awesome. It's a really fun format. Every game ends in an exciting way. It's been fun to watch. I tried to play a little bit. I'm really old.
How'd that go?
I got hurt.
How you feeling?
Old.
But you seem good.
But it's fun. It's fun to be here. It's fun to watch, and let's hope we win.
Mike McGee, general manager, coach. How did he finally get Landon Donovan to come to TST? What did he say to you?
He's a very convincing guy, if you know Mike. I played with him for a long time. He asked me for like 4 years. I was like, Mike, I can't. I was in Charlotte the other day anyway. I had something I had to do. So I said, I'll do it. Like, come on over. And I'm really glad. He doesn't have to convince me anymore. It's been an amazing experience and a lot of fun.
Lastly, who could be the X factor, you think, here for Sneaky Fox?
I think one of our girls will be. They've played really well in all 3 games. The only thing that hasn't happened is they haven't scored. But a couple of the girls, Addie, Elle, really good players, and hopefully they get a goal today.
Before I say goodbye, I know you're heading to World Cup duty, so I got to get Landon Donovan's World Cup thoughts before we say goodbye.
First of all, really, really excited. In '94, I got to watch my first ever World Cup game at the Rose Bowl, and it turned me onto the sport in a real way for the first time. And so I hope the lasting impression is that millions and millions of young girls and boys fall in love with this sport because of it, just like they are today here.
Landon, thanks so much.
Thanks, Jill.
Landon Donovan there with Jillian Sakovic, and there's somebody who wants an autograph who's right behind him, and I think it's really important that Landon heads there and does that autograph as soon as he gets a spare moment. Because that was an excellent example of banner holding in the background there. Perfect
Positioning, and knowing Landon Donovan the way I do, the first thing he'll do is turn around and sign that autograph. What a wonderful servant to the game, one of the best that's ever put on the U.S. men's national team jersey. And he knows what he's talking about when he talks about the men's and the women's side. He actually had a stint coaching the San Diego Wave and the NWSL. He hosts a really great podcast with Tim Howard, Unfiltered Soccer. Tim Howard, obviously, of NBC and the Premier League mornings. Does a wonderful job, and two of the best that's ever done it, coming together for one of the best podcasts.
That sounds like a plug to try and be your next guest on that podcast, Jamie.
Look, I would take a seat
You're
next
trying
to
to
him.
get on.
Maybe about the only time Landon Donovan, Tim Howard, and I will be in the same sentence together.
Well, let's not forget that you played in every level of U.S. soccer, from the bottom right up to Major League Soccer. So an accomplished career, which has now been matched by your efforts in the booth. And you're guiding us through this as well as somebody. And you even played in this. I mean, is there any form of the game you never played in?
Well, I tell you what, Landon and I do have something in common. We both played in TST. We both managed to get hurt while playing in TST. And so Father Time is certainly undefeated, but we both are enjoying it immensely. And this has been a fun new twist to this mixed group. I'm looking to steal a goal right before, again, we switch. Every 9 minutes, the quarter will end. We'll go to halftime at 9 minutes for this, but I have a sneaking suspicion that Landon Donovan might be right about the women who look dominant in their first 9 minutes for Sneaky FC.
That's the interesting dynamic, isn't it?
30 seconds!
You have a little bit of an imbalance between one side, one gender stronger than the other, potentially. Is one of the women's teams stronger than the other women, or is it a men's team is stronger? And so one team might have to do a bit of catch-up work for the other,
right,
as we have the 4 quarters.
Something new we're learning with this being the first year, and only 12 teams in the mixed group, but still the same prize money.
And that shot from Acosta goes straight into the hands of Viakala. An easy one for the man. I mentioned he's an Estonian international player, but he's actually born in Toronto.
It's a comfortable save for Viakala. Acosta's got to do better to challenge Viakala from that position with that much space.
And with that, it's half-time. End of the second quarter. Sneaky and Solo FC still level at 0-0. Both teams looking to reach the knockout stages in this inaugural mixed competition at the soccer tournament, which continues on NBC after these messages. The soccer tournament is presented by RBC Wealth Management, the official wealth management sponsor of TST. The soccer tournament is presented by RBC Wealth Management, the official wealth management sponsor of TST. And we welcome you back to Wakemed Soccer Park. Let's take a look at our halftime stats brought to you by RBC Wealth Management. And you see Sneaky definitely having the way when it comes to shots. Just the 3 on target across 15 shots, though, from both teams. So Jamie Watson, both need to be trying to hit the target a bit more as we go into the third quarter.
It was the women in the first quarter who were really dominant for Sneaky FC. In particular, Tatiana Cunningham, she was the player that generated a lot of opportunities, the bulk of those shots. This could be a pivotal period in this matchup with the women coming back on the field to start the second half.
Well, we'll see who can force the breakthrough. Solo FC and Sneaky FC, second half next. The soccer tournament is presented by RBC Wealth Management, the official wealth management sponsor of TST, and by Soccer. The soccer tournament is presented by RBC Wealth Management, the official wealth management sponsor of TST, and by Soccer.com, an official partner of the soccer tournament. Welcome back. Sneaky FC 0, Solo FC 0. We go into the third quarter in this inaugural year of the mixed competition. $1 million goes to the winner here at TST in Cary, North Carolina. Welcome back into this second half. Tony Husband, Jamie Watson with you as these two teams vie for a place in the quarterfinals of this competition. We already have 5 qualified quarterfinalists. The winner of this one will join them in the hunt for the bounty, which will be contested on Championship Monday night on Peacock, who indeed are part of this broadcast right now alongside our NBC transmission. So into this third quarter, we still wait for the breakthrough between these two teams. Sneaky FC, we heard from Landon Donovan in the first half. And of course, Hope Solo's Solo FC. There is Landon, who picked up an injury in earlier competition here in Cary at the Wakebed Soccer Park. Well, we've got this wonderful festival of football across the 7 fields at this complex, the home of the NWSL's Courage. So he has a watching brief for this second half, of which we're into the third quarter now, Jamie.
Such a cool dynamic having the mixed group, and Sneaky FC, last year they competed in the men's side, and they've been a perennial contender every year at TST on the men's side. Applying their trade this year on the mixed side. You're starting to see that bumpy pitch. The winners last year on the men's side, they have also a group in the mixed side as well. Ben Hooper started that bumpy pitch team and led him to success year 1, looking to repeat that this year in the mixed group.
Dorsey's cross flashes all the way across. Cunningham picks it up. Is there an angle for a shot? Again, the block's in. Good defensive work. our sneaky women's team has shown some abilities, but the break is on. Katie Shea into the box and off the woodwork. The closest we've come to a goal. And Katie Shea, while she put her foot down, raced away and was inches away from hitting the net.
That is so good. She wasn't expecting it to come off the side of her face yet. She reacts first and she reacts fastest. And then it's a wonderful save in the end, just touching that on to the post, keeping this at 0-0. Annabelle Austin up to the task.
We haven't seen Hope Solo yet out on the field, as here's another opportunity, and it's put over the top this time by Kelsey Branson, the Kansas City Current player, University of Washington. Vastly experienced, just couldn't control that at the last moment.
Great movement off the ball from Branson. Exactly what you should do. Check to the ball. It's not on. You turn, make yourself an option. She's just leaning back when she strikes it. But Branson, she started this half and she really came on and made a difference with her ability to run, her willingness to press, and ultimately almost got the game's first goal.
She gets a breather.
There she is. Well done.
Ginny Lackey will restart play and get it back. Remember, the men will come in for the fourth quarter before target score time. And that's when it can get really interesting as the teams alternate much more quickly.
Good ball, turn.
Again, good use of the space. It's calm, isn't it, out from the back?
Calm and confident from Sneaky FC.
Dorsey takes up possession. Trinity Dorsey again. It's well blocked, and the question is now, can they get the break on? And Lackey's ball forward is intercepted by Dorsey. Big Day of Sport continues, of course. The greatest two words in sport. Game 7, Wemby and the Spurs. SGA and the Thunder. One game to advance to the NBA Finals. Win or go home tonight, 7:30 Eastern on NBC and Peacock.
This is normally the part where you ask me my opinion on who's going to win it. I don't have an educated one, but you know who does is Chris Paul. He's one of the owners of TST, and he's been here enjoying everything down at the VIP last night. To get his thoughts on who wins that one tonight.
Well done.
Oklahoma City tonight, game 7 of that one. And Championship Monday coming up on Peacock for you with all 3 finals from the soccer tournament, as we will have 6 teams vying for the $1 million prize by Monday night. Who will still be standing, and will either of these two make their way through to join the 5 other confirmed quarterfinalists in this mixed tournament? First year that we've had this at TST, this $3 million bounty.
The U.S. women have won it both years for the women's side. Last year, Bumpy Pitch winning for the men, as we alluded to earlier. Both of those jerseys, very coveted, the U.S. women, because there's so many stars like Heather O'Reilly, Ali Long that have been playing and wearing those jerseys, but also Bumpy Pitch, just because that is one of the best-looking jerseys we've seen here at TST. It's all about culture and fashion and style, and Bumpy Pitch, one of the best clothing brands in soccer for a long time. One of the best teams in 7-on-7 soccer as it stands now.
And that's where TST comes together so well, that combination, influence, legacy, some history. We've seen Fort Lauderdale Strikers, and also, of course, some of the great moments, the viral moments that you'll see across social media, those winning goal moments in target score time, the celebrations, the scenes captured by Both the stills photographers who we were talking to last night, some of the images they get when those players all go into a huddle when they get the all-important winning goal. Right now we're looking for a goal between Sneaky FC, who are in these orange shirts, and Hope Solo's Solo FC. And a breakaway for Solo to try and get forward through Katie Shea. The square ball is just out of the reach of Eleanor Morrissey.
Talk about those viral moments. If you're not following along on social media, at TST7v7, we'll get you all those moments for all the goals. This is Katie Shea, who's trying to create a viral moment herself. She hit the post earlier, and this one looks to connect to play provider this time. She has been a real threat for Solo FC in this third quarter.
Be a free kick. Just 1 minute remaining in the third quarter, so the women almost bringing their 2 quarters of play to a close, and then the men will come in with the score still deadlocked at 0-0 going into the fourth quarter, and then of course it'll be target score time. So like our first match here on NBC, we may well be looking at a low number for target score time. That's a good shot, and it's deflected behind. Amaral with the save.
Amaral has been so good when she's been called upon. Great footwork, though, to create the space, and then Amaral reading it so well. And getting the applause from her teammate, Hadeberg, as she pushes that wide.
They do have Maddie Munguia as the other goalkeeper on the roster, and indeed their number 1, Hope Solo.
Time, ref, time, ref. Time. Referee, time.
Gone beyond the 9 minutes, and with that, the ball goes behind, and so we're through 3 scoreless quarters in this mixed Group A finale, with a place in the quarterfinals on the line, and it's now over to the men for the fourth and final quarter before we go to target score time.
Now the moments get magnified and they get bigger as we get closer to target score time. It's so important if you can grab a goal. It just gives you more of a cushion as we get to target score time. It's whoever has the higher score +1. So that's why all these goals are so important. It just gives you more room for error in target score time. Whereas the last match we saw between Boca Dallas
Good, Zach. Good, Zach.
and that match went 0-0 to target score time. That was supposed to show you just how close those fine margins are, where they got past Fort Lauderdale Strikers in the end.
Keep him on white. Keep him here. Good, Pino. Your ball. It's gotta be your ball, okay? Well done. Don't foul. Don't foul. Good. Turn.
Well, there was a little bit of space for Solo FC there, but you got to keep an eye on the ball as well as it comes through, and so that allowed Omar Gonzalez to retain possession for Sneaky. 4th year that we've seen a team from Mike McGee here at TST, so one of the originals. For a man who in 2013, his 21 goals helped him to Major League Soccer's MVP while he was with the Chicago Fire. And his team name, by the way, derives from his drinks business, which he's moved into in his post-playing career. The unmistakable figure of Drew Ruggles is doing the defensive duties. Let's get you back down to the sideline. Join Julian Sakovic. We've heard from Landon Donovan, and now we have his counterpart on the other team from Solo FC.
That's right, Tony. Now it's time to hear from Hope Solo. Hope, as these games go on and on, it gets more and more cagey. How would you assess Solo FC so far?
Obviously, I think everybody's assessing the mixed tournament. I mean, new tactics. Everybody's trying to figure it out. It's not the same as the kind of 90-second rotations that you have either in the men's tournament or the women's tournament. So in that regard, I think we're well ahead of the game. You know, I think everybody's feeling good. We were off to a slow start, but the team is really coming together, and you can feel the energy. You can feel the men and the women. I mean, yeah, we all talk about it being 2 separate games, but they've been really helping each other, and tactically, I believe it's 2 games within 1.
And Solo FC, I know, represents something really important to you. Tell me more about your team.
We're attempting. I mean, we are still early in our growth, of course, but we're attempting to bring in players from all over the world who need opportunity, who want to win for various different reasons, who play with an edge. Can't always get everything perfect as we build, but we're going to continue to reach out and go international and truly believe that this is a global game and give people the opportunity. And you know, we came out strong last year, and we really inspired a lot of people, and we're going to continue to work towards that goal.
You've been part of the biggest moments in the global game. What's been your biggest takeaway, though, about TST?
It's amazing. It welcomed me back to the game. I've been out of the game for 10 years, not felt welcomed back in the soccer world. But this is where everybody belongs. Thank you.
Tony, back to you.
Zach Ramsey has just scored for Solo FC to break the deadlock 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Well, Hope, the lucky charm, I think, right there, talking us through what this competition can do for players, for teams. And right there, Zach Ramsey, the 20-year-old, fires them into the lead.
Hope Solo going off the solo run from Zach Ramsey gives his group hope that they're going to be able to take this lead into target score time. Wonderful individual effort, good determination and skill, and ultimately quality in the end to get it beyond Chris Toth. There's the breakthrough that either side were looking for, the men or the women. It was the men from Solo FC that find it.
Relax, relax.
Well, she saw it. You could just pick up as she saw Zach advancing on goal. And it's his goal that is the difference.
Tune in, weak side.
So that does it for TST on NBC today. The conclusion of Solo FC against Sneaky FC can be seen on Peacock.
Zach, come on. Let's give Drew. This is where we give Drew a break.
You can start thinking about moving over to Peacock in a moment. Next up on NBC, we've got Sports Car Championship Racing live from the streets of Detroit. That is coming up momentarily. So we're bringing you the final moments in this 4th quarter. But if you want to stay with TST and see this game through to a conclusion, just pop across to Peacock, where we have more matches for you tonight, and indeed on NBC tomorrow, and then Championship Monday live on Peacock and NBC Sports Network Monday night, as we try and see if Sneaky can get themselves back into this game. They have 4 minutes left of the 4th quarter.
Just telling everybody, get the app open, get it going, get ready to switch over. This match is going to have an exciting end to it. So we're fast approaching target score time. Right now, Solo FC, they've given themselves that little bit of a cushion. That's a fun battle for Major League Soccer fans. Omar Gonzalez, a storied career from Dallas, Texas, against CJ Sapong, former Nashville SC forward, going at it once again, rolling back the hands of time.
Sapong's last top club performance probably came with his time with the new franchise in Nashville around 2022. So we are at the conclusion of our NBC broadcast. We'll be back on the network tomorrow, but for the conclusion of this game, Sneaky FC and Solo FC head across to Peacock now, as we now head to Detroit after these messages. We'll see you tomorrow on NBC. And for those of you watching on Peacock, we continue with the final minutes of the 4th quarter. Solo FC have that advantage. Zach Ramsey with the goal. Washington Husky, who's already scored in this tournament. That's his 2nd goal. He scored against Wrexham in their victory. Now they're holding out to try and get the target score time, needing just a 1, whereas Sneaky would need 2. And remember, it's win or go home. This is like kind of Game 7 territory for these two.
Players will know that too. So now as we start to get to the pressure-filled moments of this match, the dying embers of regular time before we approach target score time. It's now about not conceding, not giving away anything, making any mistakes. When in doubt, just have to play it long. You don't want to get caught in possession right now.
Ruggles back in play. CJ Sapong. Well blocked.
Clever defending from Alex Caceres. Did just enough to throw Sapong off. Watch this little bit of a nudge. Sapong read it really well. He got in the pole position, but Caceres just throws Sapong a little bit off balance with that little tug of the left arm. Not enough to concede a penalty.
Leo Acosta is the man down. Just needs a breather, but looks like he's okay. Hot work out there, of course. Warm afternoon here.
No, Ryan, easy, Ryan. Thank you, CJ. Thank you. Thank you. Who's our next rotation here? Pino maybe, but we only have 90 seconds.
Well, they'll go from distance with Toth. He's the Iceman, a real fixture in the indoor leagues down the years. Family lineage as well. He's going to defend at the moment. Here comes Solo FC, and that cross is just too heavy. And with that, the 9 minutes of the fourth quarter have expired, and Solo FC are poised to take a lead into target score time. Ruggles with the interception.
Okay. Keep it!
Might be chance for one more, and it's going to be deflected in! It's gone in! Sneaky, and snuck back right on the cusp of target score time. And we're all level.
Watch the way this gets flicked through. This is going to be a shot from Acosta, but it's the deflection. And this is absolutely intentful. What a tremendous bit of skill. Tyler John, it's inventive and it's ingenious. He's absolutely meant it, and it's a bit of brilliance right on the cusp of target score time.
And indeed, it was the last kick of regulation time. So we tie the score at 1. Tyler John with a beautiful touch. And now the next goal wins in this match group A in the mixed tournament. We'll be back with target score time next. We welcome you back for Target Score Time. The Target scored 2 in this final group game between Solo FC and Sneaky FC. Dramatic last second goal in the fourth quarter means we go in at 1 apiece, so Target Score Time really is big now. The target score is the leading team score +1. Now in this case it's a 1-1 tie. So the first to the target score of 2, so the next goal, whichever end it goes in, is the winner. Players removed every 3 minutes. And so what you'll see happen in that scenario is that we will alternate between women and men. So we start at 7v7. Next up it would be 6v6 on the men's side. So we're going to see a lot of movement, a lot of dynamism. It just depends also how long it's going to go, because the next goal wins the match. Reminder, Sneaky in the orange. Clock now counts down. Too much there from Carrie Helfrich.
But I prefer you call the foul instead. Good job.
It's Katie Shea again. She's been fantastic all afternoon long.
A weaving run brings her down to this near side.
Branson's open in the middle.
Yeah, Kelsey Braxton would be the target if they can find her, but Chase Cross is blocked. Katie Shea Collins, the 20-year-old from Gallatin, Tennessee. That was her challenge as well.
She's tried to stick the arm out to give Halperin a little bit of love, but unreturned. Oh, there's a sub for Solo FC. It's kind of left the door open for Sneaky.
Well, up a player as the shot whistles wide. Took a touch. It'll be a corner.
Substitutions are so important. That time, Solo FC almost got caught in the midst of one. Remember, next goal wins, and the team that wins advances.
No margin for error.
Loser goes home. This is all the pressure right here.
Referee is given a goal kick.
He needs help up there. You can both go. Less than a minute, ladies. Come on.
The men will be poised. It'll be 6v6, remember, when they come on.
That's the Lord. Turn.
Here's Trinity Dorsey feeding it to Imani Dorsey.
We gotta get over. Good.
Switch to the other side of the field.
Good. Move your feet. Good. Good.
And now a counter-attack. And have they got the numbers? The shot goes over from Jeannie Lackey.
I love that we have Landon Donovan mic'd up. We have both coaches mic'd up, but Landon Donovan sounds like he's playing a video game right now when he's saying, you got to get it over in midfield, because the 15-second time limit to get it forward past midfield. And every time, it's like you're seeing how his brilliant mind works in real time.
And there we go. No match winner with the 7v7. So Landon Donovan will now send out 6 men for Sneaky FC.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Including Zach Ramsey, who was the player who scored. Well, he scored indeed for Solo. Shot of him moving on the field, so he is on for Hope Solo's team. Wearing the number 10 for Solo. Landon would have been number 10 if he'd been playing for Sneaky.
See how just comfortable Viacula is, goalkeeper from Solo FC, already in the attacking half.
That's the ball. Good ball,
There was a wardrobe malfunction apparently with his goalkeeping top, so that's why he's wearing Stevens on his back. There he is.
Turnover.
29-year-old who who's watching on.
Of course, Stevens, the married name of Hope Solo.
10 seconds to
So,
get over.
even though
10
Hope
to
Solo's
get
not
over.
on the field,
You gotta get
the
over,
kid
Noah.
is.
Chris Toth in goal for Sneaky.
Chris, get over. Yes!
There's a handball.
Let it go. He's having a bad day. Let him go.
Tyler John, the man who had that wonderful little deft touch that took us into target score time with a level score.
Sometimes refs have bad days. Everybody tie! Everybody tie! Everybody tie! Good tie, good tie.
Beakla. Oh, he's got it forward and it's poked wide of the target. SK, a winner at TST in 2023 with Newtown Pride. He was nearly a match winner there.
That is a ridiculous ball in from Beakla. My goodness. That SK, that second touch that sort of hit his plant leg is throwing him off, and he knows the pressure's coming from Toth, so he rushes that effort. So close to seeing Solo FC advance and Sneaky FC's tournament done.
5 teams have booked their place in the quarterfinals of this first ever mixed group TST competition, taking the prize pot to $3 million to be handed out on Monday night. Only the winners take the money away. Sneaky to the near post. Walter Diaz Gonzalez winning the corner. Caceres from the restart. Here he is again. 6v6 and not long left now, just a half minute or so. Cox on the far side, up against Ruggles, looking for the angle. It ricochets off through Ruggles' shins.
No foul.
That was so important from the goalkeeper, Chris Toth. Ruggles will see a yellow card. If Toth wasn't advantageous with his thought process and forward thinking, this could have easily been Solo FC kicking into an empty net.
So it spreads it. Diaz Gonzalez onto his left and not far away from winning the game. It took a little touch. It'll be a corner, and that'll be a restart with 5 on 5 as the women take back to the field.
It did deflect, and it really sent Beakla struggling to try to cover it. Did have most of the goal covered. You wonder if that would have really tested him had it been on frame, but nonetheless, just one moment. Diaz Gonzalez just brilliantly to cut inside, and now it's back to the women to try to find a winner.
Someone go get it. Addy.
And the game picks up where it left off, despite the change in personnel, the complete change in personnel. We're back with the women on the field, and a reminder, next goal wins it. Next goal books a place in the quarterfinals. This could be it. It's just gone wide. It took a touch on the way through as well. Kelsey Branson again denied. It'll be a corner.
It's always these two, Kelsey Branson and Katie Shea. A lovely little bit of 1-2 back and forth, and cleared out just at the last moment. A vital intervention.
Go with her.
Good challenge, in fact, wasn't it?
Oh, Katie Shea with good skill.
So, hey,
Branson,
this is where you guys helped me out big time. What did you do last time you played? You know?
5 on 5. She flicks it through. They've got the winner! Solo FC through to the quarterfinals. Ella Hatterberg was in there at the death. And target score time is big time for Solo FC. Sneaky are going home amid glorious scenes for Hope Solo's group. Golden fleece and all. And they've put their place in the last 8, and they're still in the race for $1 million.
It was the brilliance of Katie Shea and Branson. They've been a problem all afternoon long for Sneaky FC. And then Ella Hatterberg, with the moments of brilliance, turns in tight space. Great first touch. This quick release is just too much, and it's too quick for Annabelle Austin to keep it out. What a moment for Solo FC as they go on into the knockout stage of the mixed group.
She's guaranteed a lot of support in what these days is her home state. They're making her feel at home, and her team right now, Solo FC, have taken the victory and move on to the last 8 and keep their hopes alive. But for Sneaky, it's all over for this year, 4th year in the competition, but they are beaten. Let's go down and speak to the match winner, who's with Jillian Sakovitz.
Ella, your goal keeps your team's hopes alive for $1 million. Take me through it.
I mean, I guess I'm speechless. I mean, we're as one as...
Speechless and now wet. Take me through what you're feeling.
I mean, it's like awesome to do it for such an amazing opportunity and such a great group of people. Like, we are one and we're unionized one, and this is for everyone, you know? Like, it's a team win for sure.
And you're united under the name of Hope Solo. What does that mean to you?
I mean, she's a legend, and it's an honor to play for someone so amazing, and she's so humble, and she is just one of us, and, you know, it's just awesome for her to get there and, like, give us teaching points and be our biggest supporter. She's so passionate.
Solo FC's going for $1 million. What's the message?
I mean, we got this. Let's go.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's go indeed. And it's time for us to go as well. And it is for Landon Donovan. He's waving goodbye because Solo FC have taken the win over Sneaky FC in the mixed competition. We will return at 6 o'clock here on Peacock with more action from the soccer tournament as men, women and mixed continue the quest for a $1 million prize giveaway. We'll be back from 6. For Tony Husband, Jamie Watson. We'll see you later.